Hey guys, how's it going? Cell here. And welcome to episode 5 of the Ultimate Ironman Progress. Take 2. Me being the very intelligent person that I am, decided it was a good time to forget to stop my recording that was paused. Alright, that made no sense. What I'm trying to say is, I had a recording running, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes worth, intro and all that jazz, and forgot that it was paused because I was going to add more to it, and shut down my computer, so I lost the footage. So, while that happened, got up to 79 fire making, very nearing 80 at the moment, and 50 construction, which is a big milestone. I think 54 is the Cape Rack, which is the next big thing that we want, and probably the last big thing that we want for quite a while. But of course, any additional XP we can get is going to be helpful in the long run, so I will gladly take it. The servers are still crap, and hopping is like terrible right now still. I'm sure you've heard every other YouTuber talk about it. I haven't. I don't even watch that much OSRS content on YouTube. So it can be tough to find a world to solo in, because there are some worlds that have like very indicative things of like, oh, somebody's soloing here. Like the winter tot's on 10% energy and there's one person inside. So in that case, I can't really do much about that except try to hop and find a world. One of these crates is a really small crate, because I went to the mass world, there's more than one, and played a game, but I really didn't like it. There was just too much going on, and you require more food in the end, so I am going to continue to solo. If I end up getting logged for like an hour or whatever it is, I'll just plan out some stuff that I want to do after 99 fire making. But until then, it's probably going to be quite a while, in all honesty, because I don't have an extreme amount of time to play. I do have more than I used to, even like a week or two ago, but there are other things I have to do, so don't always have as much time to play as I want. And also there's the fact that I don't know, I'm still not used to playing this game, I guess, because my wrist is, or like my hand, like my thumb muscle area. I don't know why that hurts, but I'm using a mouse and keyboard all day, every day for work and other things, so that's probably at least part of the reason. And then I throw like trying to do this weird chopping stuff up as I'm walking and fixing things and all this other jazz into the mix is probably not helping. Anyways, yeah, well, I'm in episode 5, continuing to make progress, working on the winter tot fire making grind. Also in this episode, I do want to rearrange my looting bag in order to clear out some of my inventory space and have more space in general. So we'll be doing our first dying in Edgeville session, I believe. So something to look forward to. Coming in with 81 fire making. Been about an hour. Took like a short break, but remained logged in during that time. It seems to be about 40 minutes per game. I think I'm gonna go pretty hard at this today. Commit to it. It's like 10 something in the morning right now. Got nothing else to do the rest of the day, so guess if the wrong people hear this, it might come off the wrong way, but let's not worry about that for now. Just have fun, right? 191k XP. We'll see what we can get up to. I'm averaging like a little over 200k XP per hour by the time we get to the end. I'm not sure if the calculation is smart enough to account for the fact that I have to like do setup things. I feel like it is, but that might not be the case. So I guess we'll see by the end of this, because we'll have probably at least a little bit of a better idea of how much we're actually getting. 52 construction. Some of these games are just a massive pain to set up because all the pyromancers die, and then you're out of run energy, and you go to set one up and start walking to the next one very slowly, painfully, and you get 2 steps away and the fire goes out again. Alright, 82, and this will mark the last kill of this trip before I do the whole dying in Edgeville thing. Alright, first part of this grand scheme, I went ahead and bought some Fire Strike casts, 150 casts. If that's not enough, then I'm probably going to get way too many hit points levels, so I have decided if I pop open the supply crate wiki page, I will be keeping, if we look in the bag here as well, I'll be keeping teak, mahogany, and magic logs, all uncut gems, silver ore, gold ore, all the herbs that I can, willow, maple, yew, and magic tree seeds, all the herb seeds I can keep, probably some of the other seeds. Banana trees I'm undecided about just yet, but I'll probably keep snapegrass seeds, mahogany, and teak. Fish will be in my inventory so I can cook them. Then I'm obviously going to keep coins. I'll also be keeping burnt pages and pure essence. So I haven't totaled all that up, but based on the rates at which we can get things, there's some herbs that I imagine we won't get, like tourstools, which obviously saves a potential spot. But yeah, first part of this is opening everything up and seeing what we got here. This is an extra I traded in the Room of Torch before one of these times without realizing that I needed that as my source for lighting things, and so I had to pick up a tinder box. Yeah, so I'll just crack these open and record if anything interesting happens. Just another day. Somebody comes and question marks you for dropping a bunch of stuff in the wilderness. Oh, I wonder how many times this is going to happen. Apparently it's going to happen a lot, because there's another one. I guess the name wasn't enough to tip people off, but oh well. Doesn't really bother me to have people asking about it all the time. I'll chat with them. It's a multiplayer game. Who cares? Anyways, did get another Room of Torch, which I guess is both good and bad because we can trade it in. Might trade in the warm gloves. Also, no more outfit pieces. Are you kidding me? There are like multiple chances per roll to get it, I'm pretty sure. We also got quite a few fish that we're going to end up cooking. If I don't get to 40 for these lobsters, which I don't think I will, I'll just drop them. But for now, I'll keep them in my inventory. So hopefully we can start making our way over to the, well, I guess not, because you can't walk while you check out the looting bag. I am going to remove limestone, maple logs, banana tree seeds I'm not really sure about keeping. They're a level 33 tree, but fruit trees are kind of annoying. And it's not a huge deal. Like, those levels will go by quickly anyways, so I probably won't keep the banana tree seeds. I will keep the rest of the seeds I have. I'll be removing iron and coal, and I believe that's it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to walk over to the iconic Ultimate Ironman spot and do the thing they do. Well, I accidentally had gloves on, so that wasn't ringing first. Anyways, here we go. Despite having played an Ultimate Ironman to like 150 quest points and over 1,000 total, I've never done this before, so this is a first for me. Hopefully I'm not forgetting something or doing something wrong, which I think every new Ultimate Ironman worries about at some point. And as far as I know, the death mechanics are the same. I'm not sure what I'll keep here, if anything. Apparently not the Chronicle, even though I think it's untradeable. No big deal though. I'm just going to run up and collect items before heading to get another looting bag. Hey, look at that. We get a nice little flashing arrow telling us that we died. There is loads of junk here, only going to take what we absolutely need or want at the immediate moment. So food, runes, not the money even, staff, wherever that is. Probably can't even get to it really. Oh, there it is. Staff of Fire, Games Necklace, sure. Everything else, I think, is fine. I guess we can take some of these things that we aren't going to keep, just so that we don't pick them up later. We can drop them on the way to Thugs. That's all I'm seeing at the moment, so we better get a move on. You do have to be in the wilderness for looting bags to drop, by the way, so you can't, like, stand in the safe area and kill these things from afar. We're getting a lot of hit points XP, which is a little worrying. I didn't realize how much this would be getting us, but it's a lot more than I was expecting. Unfortunately, there's 12 hit points. We're also up to 15 magic off of this so far. 30 casts in, like 5-ish kills. We are getting very unlucky, I just want to point out. Okay, maybe not very unlucky, but we're probably 12 kills in and nothing so far. And it's a 1 in 30 at worst, but I think they may have a higher drop rate than that. I actually can't believe this, but we have to leave and get more food. I didn't even know how many kills that was. I don't even want to know, really. 25 kills. And it says... Oh, wait. I think this is... No, wait a minute. This has to be total kills. At least I'm hoping it is, because it says we got a looting bag. So I'm just going to ignore that for now. My initial plan was much more convoluted than this, but I have the fish, so I might as well cook it. Anchovies only heal 1, unfortunately. Trout heals 7, I think, so hopefully if I don't burn too many of these, I can just take those down. Got about 47 minutes left on our death timer here, so Runelite isn't picking it up anymore because we went to the pile, which kind of sucks, but I died on the hour, noon, and it's 12:13 currently, so I've got a fair bit of time. I will, however, come up here and die again with a bunch of stuff if it absolutely comes down to that, but hopefully it doesn't. Also, another major concern is we've gotten 2 hit points levels so far, and it's not looking good for staying low hit points, honestly. And we are out of casts, so we'll be heading back upstairs. Yay! I guess a little bit of good news in all this is that I'm getting cooking experience. Definitely cooking in the wrong order if I want to be macro efficient by getting the higher level so I burn less of the good fish, but oh well. We're on a bit of a crunch here, so can't worry about that right now. Alright, hopefully that is way too many casts. Oh no. 14 hit points, which I hear is the absolute limit for minimal Wintertot damage, so things are looking a little grim. That was level 15 hit points, and probably the saddest level I've ever gotten in this game, to be honest. I've been here for at least 40 kills now, and no looting bag. And we're down to our last fish again, so yeah. Woo. Stuff. Things. 23 magic, which I guess is a little something. We almost unlocked Varrock Teleport, but this is so... I really hope this isn't indicative of how the rest of this account is going to go, because that would make me very sad. Honestly, this is a little demotivating, but all part of the game mode, I guess. We're going to pick up our Chronicle, buy some charges for it, because... Well, I don't really know why, because just I need a break from that, I guess. Going 40-something dry. The thing is, it's not even that unlucky. It's just the fact that, we're at a hit points level where things might suck now, which demotivates me from going towards my main goal, which is 99 fire making. But we'll see how it pans out. I am remaining optimistic. Yeah, so the looting mag is still 1 out of 30 for monsters with a combat level of 10 or lower. And that scales then to 1 in 3 for things level 100 or higher. Apparently there are rats somewhere you can kill, but I'm not sure where they are, or yeah, I guess that's mostly it, really. I'm tempted to... Yeah, I'll pick up the Tome of Fire, because as much as I've been complaining, apparently that's a 1 in 1,000, whereas the alpha pieces are 1 in 150, so I guess I'd rather have that anyways. Anyways, yeah, gonna get back to this. We've got 24 minutes. 16 hit points, and we're just over 50 kills on the hunt for this looting bag. Well, I forgot the Chronicle doesn't work in the wilderness, so I almost died. We have 17 minutes left. I don't even know if it's worth trying to do another trip or what. We did get 25 magic, so we can teleport to Varrock, which is really what I should have been doing instead of trying the Chronicle, but we're now 60 plus kills without a looting bag. This is honestly kind of ridiculous and really demotivating, but it looks like it is time to die again, pick up stuff probably. Well, I guess maybe not. I'm gonna cook some fish and then think about it for a second. Decided to borrow Evil Dave's mom's stove for a bit. Got us up to 27 cooking. And I think I might be able to squeeze everything that I want to keep legitimately into my inventory. And then die again. We've got 14 minutes left, so I am going to keep the trout so I can cook those for food. But apart from that, I think I'm just going to die with everything else. Alright, we got more stuff than I thought. So, oh wait a minute. A couple more junk things I forgot to drop. Anyways, question is, how fast do you think we can run up here from Lumbridge? I'm going to wager decently fast. And I will drop... Well, first I'm gonna... Oh, I can't do that. It's kind of annoying. I have to take these off before I pick these. I didn't realize how close I was to dead either. Alright, do that. Pick these back up. Then I need to still decide on something I want to die with. Well, hang on. Alright, do this. Pick all these up. Die. I have gloves on. No! Alright, that's worth another shot. Nope. Didn't mean to do that again. Oh, what a pain. The idea is to pick all this up, drop it. This. Take these off. Are you kidding me? This is such a... This is ridiculous, honestly. Alright, we have successfully died after far too many attempts to do so. And now we are going to run as fast as we can back to Edgeville. I'm not even sure if this is the fastest way to get there. It might be faster to go this way. I'm going to say that it is. Executive decision. And hope that we are there in time to pick up our runes and food, because if not, we're just kind of screwed. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're going to make it. Alright, somehow we were able to make it in time. Fortunately, I'm so thankful for that. Now, I mean, we know most of this stuff fits in our inventory, but it's not really the reason we're doing this, is it? Get out of here. I guess I'm going back down there shortly. 28 cooking coming in, as long as I don't burn any more of these. Alright, there we go. Finally! I was literally about to go read the patch notes or something from Thursday and see if they disabled looting bags for some reason. Holy crap. That is not even kidding. Minimum 60, somewhere between 60 and 65 kills for a looting bag, which possibly just straight up ruins our plans for Wintertot. I'll have to see how much damage we're taking, because if it's too much, it's going to be too annoying to continue doing it. And honestly, we straight up just went through all of this to get rid of the looting bag and everything, do this whole shuffle again. The second we have to step on Intrana, which is pretty much as soon as we start questing, because things like Waterfall and Holy Grail require us to have basically nothing in our inventory. But that's not what makes this annoying. What makes it annoying is the fact that we are now susceptible to more damage at Wintertot, which is kind of a huge pain. Alright, we've got plenty of time left on the death counter, like literally 50 something minutes. It took no time at all to get that, which is mildly infuriating, but we are going to keep everything nice and organized in here. You know, herbs with the herbs, seeds with the seeds, etc. The bang dicky, and all that. Just so it looks nicer and we can keep better track of it when we look inside the looting bag. Alright, we've got everything picked up and ready to go. As you can tell, our inventory is extremely clean, to be honest. And if we take a look inside the looting bag, so is it. 2.2 more with value, which is around what I expected. Few herbs, quite a few qualms, marintils, etc. Which we might end up using before Dream Mentor. Depends on how high we get from questing. If we need to boost that to meet another quest requirement, then we'll just do that. Apart from that, the only notable thing is the Tome of Fire and the amount of burnt pages, I think. Everything else is like stock standard. Rubies we're going to eventually use to get the medallion thing from the museum. I also just did a Wintertot calculation, damage calculation, and it seems like previously at 11, or I think we were at 12 hit points, we were taking 1 damage from the standard and brazier attacks, 2 damage from the area attacks. Now we are taking 2 damage from the standard and brazier attacks, and 3 from the area attack, which is either a mild inconvenience or a severe annoyance. Might mean we have to make fewer trips, but I honestly don't know yet. We'll have to play it by ear, see how it feels. For now, I think I'm going to finish up with what I'm doing here. Cook these fish. I don't know what level tuna is, but I think we might be able to get to it. And then call it an episode. Managed to just barely skirt by and get 30. Oops, I accidentally paused the video. I don't know whether I want to cook these right now. I think I'll just keep the salmon as my food and then cook the tuna as necessary. Then we're going to straight up avoid trips to Artie. I'm going to drop or sell these runes, and that leaves us with, I think, plenty of space for doing Wintertot, honestly. There's nothing else we need to store on our person immediately. We do need to pick up our Chronicle again and make sure we get a steel axe. But I think for now, I'm going to call that a video. This definitely ran on longer than I expected it to, and there was a lot more going on than I expected. Honestly, the most of that is because this 20-minute, 30-minute trek of rearranging the looting bag turned into an hour and 10 minutes. So, plenty going on there. I know I kind of ranted a bit, but you definitely learned a lesson of, 1, be careful of what you're putting in your looting bag, and 2, or at least conscious of it, not necessarily careful. And 2, don't get too attached to anything, because I could have avoided this whole situation if I wasn't so attached to, like, low-level ore, because honestly, was I ever going to make steel bars? Although, in saying that, I'm realizing that we kind of need a lot of steel stuff for, I think, an 8 of the Mire key. Nah, we'll just cross that bridge when we come to it. I got by on my old Ultimate Ironman somehow, so we'll figure something out. Anyways, if you've watched this far, definitely thank you for putting up with my rambling and other nonsense. And feel free to subscribe if you want to see or hear more of what's going on here with the Ultimate Ironman. Leave a comment if you have any feedback, like the video if you want, and once again, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.